Hi and welcome to part 2 of Insomnia. Sounds like a pop group, right? Yeah, it's we're laughing about it, but boy does it really affect our life. Sleep is so important. So anyway, as we got to part 1 at the end, it was basically about the mindset and how we have to overcome the mind. And I believe that is one of the most powerful things that we can do. Yet, like I said at the beginning, it's not something that can happen overnight. Possibly it might be with you and you might come back to me and said, Mark, I've done it, I've conquered it. That would be a dream for me, because I couldn't do it. It's taken me a while. I've said to you at part 1 that I've conquered it and I sleep very well, but that took some time. It isn't an instant fix. So let's move on from this mindset, knowing that once we've conquered the mind, then we allow ourselves that time to simply be. And I can honestly say, out of the thousands of people I've met, I don't know many who can simply be. Everything that we are is everything that we see, believe, and digest from day to day. Some people say you are what you eat, and this is true. So if you really truly want to conquer insomnia, I'm afraid you're going to have to make a little effort. And that's always a difficult one because, let's face it, ain't easy to change our life and our kind of the rabbit run. The same thing we do day in, day out, all the time, because it's either comfortable and it's what we've known, or because we've got so used to it. So one of the things that you have to do is crack this pattern, this kind of mold that you've been so used to being in. And I believe that's a really good start. I really do. If you make a commitment today and say, okay, I need to sleep, but to be able to sleep, I have to put in the effort. I have to sacrifice certain things in my life. I have to now start to quit the sugar, quit the alcohol, quit the wine, quit getting involved in negative issues with other people, quit getting upset, quit fearing. Okay, it's a difficult one. The fear is the difficult one, but I'm here to help you. You can do it. You can conquer it. And like I said, the little steps, staying away from confrontation. If somebody upsets you, or you know somebody's saying something, then get away from that. Let it be. Send it away with love. Don't get involved in issues, because that is what sticks in here, and that's when you go to sleep. Even though you think you're not thinking about it, it's there and it's consciously at the back of your mind working away as well. So you've got a dual energy always working. That's why I say, some people say, oh no, I'm fine. Yeah, that's what you think. But your mind is processing all this nonsense and worry and fear. When you don't have worry and fear, the mind hasn't got nothing to process. It just, okay, whoa, this is boring. Maybe I should go. Yeah, see you later. So the mind then stops. Can you imagine? Can you imagine stopping your mind? I mean, you would have a lovely night's sleep. So this is where we have to begin. This is so important to your lovely nights of sleep. I know it seems a really far stretch to ask you to change your life completely, but I suppose that's what I'm asking you to do today. Are you more important, or is everything else around you, which is chaos, more important? Is your life more important to feel better, to have a good night's sleep, than all the nonsense that we hold in our mind from day to day? It's only a question. I'm just asking you, what do you really think? What is more important? Have you ever actually looked at yourself in the mirror and said, what am I doing to myself? Why do I have to go through all this pain and suffering? Do you ever question that? I am here, dear friends, to tell you don't have to suffer that. You can turn your back, you can let it go, you can wave goodbye to it all and start to have a happier, calmer, and more beautiful life. Thus you sleep, and your sleep pattern becomes stronger. These are the things that we have to do to be able to achieve ultimate inner peace, I would say. I suppose that's the big word. I suppose that's what most of us are really striving for in life. I suppose if I ask any of my clients, do you know what you're looking for? I believe it's inner peace. And they would probably say it is. It isn't the riches, it isn't the fame, it's inner peace. You see, when you've got inner peace, you have everything. When you have inner happiness, well, you have to have everything to have inner happiness and inner peace, or else you wouldn't have it. So it is a great place to start. I hope part 1 made some sense, and part 2 now is basically just giving you the strength to know that the answer is you and you alone. And I believe in you, and I know you can do it. And I know that these few little steps are a great start along a path of wonderful nights of sleep. I am living proof that you can sleep very, very well. And I am living proof that no matter what the bills are, no matter what happens from day to day, no matter what the confusion is and what the pain and the suffering is around you, you have the power to become stronger than any of those things and not let them affect you. You have the power to either worry all day about your family and friends and children and bills and all the things that may never happen, or you can make a decision right now with me to let it all go and simply accept everything as it is, but with one added energy, that you trust in the end that everything will be fine. Thus you let go of all the worry and fear, because your strength is always in your belief of your happy life. That, my dear friends, is the secret to starting the path of inner peace and sleep. So from my heart to yours, dear friends, I'm sorry I haven't got the miracle pill. There was one thing I did want to add just to the end of this video. If I did have a miracle pill, and if I said to you, you just need to swallow it and you would feel better, you would lose weight, you would feel amazing throughout the day, and you'd have more energy than you've ever had in your life. You would sleep very well. Would you buy it? I bet you would. Well, I'm going to tell you, let's exchange that pill for exercise. Once a day makes a massive difference to your whole body. No matter how little time you spend doing it. The secret is never, ever to look at the watch and say, oh, I need to do an hour. No, you just do as long as you can do and then see what happens. Don't look at the clock, just do it. Even if it's for 1 minute, or even if it's for 10, and even if it's for an hour, it doesn't matter. Don't look at the watch, just do it. Do it for you. You're more important. You are important. The time, which I don't believe in, but that, what we call time, what you give yourself to your body by exercise, is that what gives you back in health and strength. And it definitely helps with the immune system. And it surely clears a lot of worry, fear, because it clears the frustration, the inbuilt energy that is within us that needs to come out sometimes. You know this already, I'm only just reminding you, but just these few things